Back to the deep dive. Our mission today is to really cut through the noise. We want to give you a powerful, actionable way to understand abundance, and we're going straight to the source material. We are diving into the philosophy of manifestation as outlined by Hanshi Deena Naidu.
And Naidu's background is, well, it's what makes it so fascinating.
Right, it's not just a spiritual teacher we're talking about here. It's a synthesis of disciplines.
Exactly. A grandmaster of karate, a Kihatsu master, a Reiki master, and an SMA spirit mind awareness teacher.
That combination,
Yeah.
it's high-level physical discipline meeting deep spiritual insight. It suggests a really practical methodology.
It absolutely does. And maybe we should, quickly define those terms for you,
Yeah.
because they're pretty crucial.
Good idea.
So Hanshi means master teacher, someone at the absolute highest level. Kihatsu is a Japanese term. It's often translated as awakening or enlightenment
Rigorous training, right.
through rigorous training. And SMA is spirit mind awareness. Naidu blends all of this to give us what is basically a spiritual physics formula. It's incredibly precise.
And that formula is the core of our deep dive today. It's that three-step sequence, the real backbone of the teaching.
Yeah.
Your thoughts create, your emotions amplify, and your certainty brings it all into reality.
And for you, the learner, this isn't just theory. It's a mechanical shortcut.
Yeah.
We're going to unpack not just what the steps are, but why they have to function in this exact order.
And how that discipline from the dojo, provides the mental framework you need for this to actually work.
Yes.
Okay, let's unpack this. Starting at the very beginning, the absolute foundation. The thought, the source material really hammers this home. Your thoughts create, your thoughts shape your reality. But this first step, it requires a pretty radical shift in identity from you.
It does. It requires you to accept the fundamental premise that you are the source. The idea is saying you are already connected to your full potential, that you are intrinsically a reflection of the divine, a spark of the Most High.
So it's more than just thinking positive thoughts.
Oh, much more. It's recognizing that if you are a divine creator, then every single thought you have is a creative act.
So the prerequisite isn't just having a good idea, but accepting that you are fundamentally capable of creating amazing things. If you start from a place of limitation, the whole system just collapses before it can even start.
Exactly. If you accept you're the source, then believing in your capacity isn't arrogance anymore. It's just recognizing the truth.
And this connects to what Naidu calls the divine promise.
Believe you are capable and you will do greater works. So the thought, in this context, is the blueprint you want to manifest, but it's also the recognition of your own divine power to do it.
It's the structure. But a structure on its own is, inert.
It needs energy.
It needs energy. Which brings us to that crucial second step. Your emotions amplify. In most Western self-help, we focus so much on the brain, visualizing, planning, analyzing everything. Why does Naidu put the heart, the emotional state, in the driver's seat for this? Why isn't a strong, well-formed thought enough?
Because the emotion is the power source. It's the huge magnetizing force that you need to pull that thought blueprint into your physical world. Naidu specifically calls the heart the ultimate magnet for abundance.
The ultimate magnet.
And also the divine crystal of attraction.
That's a powerful metaphor, a crystal magnet.
Think about it like this. Your mind defines the destination. That's the thought. But your heart, your emotions, they generate the frequency that pulls that destination to you. And the source says this magnet is constantly working.
Always on.
Always on, bringing you more of whatever you focus on. So if your thought is the intention, your emotion is the frequency you're broadcasting on. To attract abundance, you have to broadcast abundance.
And the source is very, very specific about the emotional states we need to generate for that. It's not just, general good vibes. It's a specific trio: gratitude, love, and joy.
Yes, and this is where that discipline comes back in, even on an emotional level. The instruction is active, not passive. You are told to generate these feelings. It even recommends a physical anchor.
Placing a hand on the heart.
Exactly, to really feel the love, the gratitude, the joy.
I love that idea of an anchor. It takes it from an intellectual idea to a physical, sensory experience.
And what's really fascinating here is the timing of the gratitude. The goal isn't to be grateful for what you hope you'll get in the future. It's about feeling the abundance that's already in your life right now.
That's such a subtle but powerful shift.
It's key. It's about feeling current possession, not future hope.
That makes perfect sense, because if you're grateful for what you already have, you're operating from fullness, not from lack. The affirmations in the source material really emphasize this. We have that powerful statement, I have so much to be grateful for, and I'm open to receiving even more.
And the practical mantra is even shorter, which is perfect for like constant self-tuning. Just, I have and I am grateful.
I have and I am grateful.
It's a direct command to your heart. It aligns that emotional magnet with the frequency of what you already possess.
That depth of feeling is really illustrated by some of the language in the source material, pointing to this profound sense of connection. I love you, Lord. What else can I say? I love you, Lord. You show me the way. I love you, Lord. You live in me.
That is a high-frequency emotion. That unconditional positive feeling is what turns the heart into that divine crystal of attraction. It's a total energetic commitment.
Okay, so if you generate that high frequency, you create this powerful field.
But even the most powerful magnet can be disrupted. Which brings us to the final step, and maybe the hardest one.
So we have the blueprint thoughts create. We have the fuel emotions amplify. Now we get to the delivery system. Your certainty manifests or brings it all into reality. Certainty is. Well, it's notoriously difficult to hold on to, especially when things don't happen right away. How does Naidu say we achieve this unwavering state?
This is where you really see the crossover from the spiritual teacher to the martial arts grandmaster. Maintaining certainty is, first and foremost, an act of psychological discipline.
Like holding a difficult stance in karate.
Exactly like that. You have to remove the mental slinch. You have to train yourself out of doubt.
So how do you do that? How do you practice that?
Through non-negotiable focus. In these spiritual mechanics, it means dumping the victim mindset. The source argues that the second you focus on lack or doubt or fear, the whole process gets undermined.
Let's break that down, that negative feedback loop. Say you're intellectually wishing for abundance, but emotionally you are terrified of losing the little bit you have. What happens then?
You run the magnet on negative energy. Naidu says if you focus on lack and pray for more, you are actually pushing against the flow.
You're creating resistance.
You are. You're telling the universe through your incredibly powerful emotional magnet that lack is your reality. You step right out of the realm of manifestation.
It's so counterintuitive, isn't it? You think asking for help from a place of desperation is what you're supposed to do.
Precisely.
Yeah.
But if the asking comes from desperation, it just amplifies the desperation. So certainty isn't a feeling that just magically shows up. It is the active maintenance of the belief that your blueprint is already on its way.
The Grandmaster training.
That's where it comes in. High-level physical training teaches you to ignore your body's impulse to quit, to bypass discomfort, and commit absolutely to the outcome. That same unwavering commitment is what you need to flip the script on fear.
So the ability to generate certainty is really the ability to sustain that high-frequency emotional state no matter what's going on around you. It's the ultimate proof that you're operating from that core belief that you are the source.
That's the synthesis. It's the positive thought, the blueprint, plus the massive emotional amplification from the heart, the magnet, all held together by the unwavering certainty and discipline that delivers the result.
They all have to be in sync.
All three, to make abundance your current reality.
This has been such a clear deep dive into the practical mechanics of this philosophy. So to recap for you, the learner, we've got the three pillars. Thoughts are the blueprint. Emotions, fueled by gratitude, love, and joy, are the amplifier.
The magnet.
And certainty is the delivery system, built on self-mastery and dropping that victim mindset.
And the final application for you is just that constant minute-by-minute practice. Naidu advises us to constantly tune in, check the frequency of our heart, and just repeat that mantra.
I have, and I am grateful.
I have, and I am grateful, trusting that more is on the way because you've actively engaged that flow of abundance.
So if your heart truly is your divine crystal of attraction, as Hanshi Deena Naidu suggests, let me leave you with this final provocative thought to consider. Since energy is always flowing toward the focus of your heart, what is one single small thing you can choose to feel heartfelt gratitude for right now to begin radiating the abundance you know you're capable of receiving?